things above, the stories of God's people, the stories of His love, stories that I'll remember throughout my whole lifetime. And just to make them interesting, tell me them all in rhyme. Tell me the old story. Tell me the old story. Tell me the old story. God's people and His love.
Hello, welcome to this number 20, the 20th story from Bob Hartman's Rhyming Bible. This particular story is called Swallowed, and it's a reminder that we may make our own plans. Yeah, we have to make our own plans. But if God's plans are different from our plans, then it's God's plans that will come to fruition, not ours. So here we go. It's called, as I say, Swallowed. The Ninevites were nasty. They were cruel and no good. God sent his prophet Jonah to tell them where they stood. Change your evil ways and turn your lives around. I'll give you 50 days, then I'll knock your city down. But Jonah wasn't happy when God gave him the news. He feared the men of Nineveh. He hated them too. He decided not to tell them about God's gracious plan and hoped God would destroy them, every woman and man. Jonah learned the hard way that God is in control, that hating is not great, and it will swallow you whole. So off he went to Tarshish on board a foreign ship, as far away from Nineveh as he could sneak and slip. But God was watching anyway and sent a mighty gale, and Jonah was thrown overboard and swallowed by a whale. He waited there for 3 long days, and that is when he knew that God gave him a second chance to do what he should do. So Jonah prayed a sorry prayer, admitted God was right, and when the whale had spat him out, went to the Ninevites. Jonah learned the hard way that God is in control, that hating is not great, and it will swallow you whole. So Jonah told the Ninevites the thing that God had planned. The Ninevites said, "Sorry," every woman and man. But Jonah was not happy, his heart still filled with hate. He muttered and he moaned, for he knew God's love was great. "I knew that you would save them," Jonah grumbled to God, and God replied, "But Jonah, tell me why you think that's odd. I offer my forgiveness, for that is my delight, even to a people that does not know wrong from right." Jonah learned the hard way that God is in control, that hating is not great, and it will swallow you whole.
Tell me the old story of unseen things above, the stories of God's people, the stories of His love, stories that I'll remember throughout my whole lifetime. And just to make them interesting, tell me